Welcome, folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference that stretches back more than a decade. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Oregon Ducks offense will have the football first here. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James, throwing DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's McClellan. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure
a deep shot right down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
The shotgun handoff here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Warner. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The Cardinal offense lines up first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. They'll give it to the back. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Off the play fake on first down. Pass complete on a crosser. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene.
Get him.
About Darren Thomas, the
Old,
career
maybe.
he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert, of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Second down after that completion. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
No way.
He's past the marker and still going. Enough for a first down at the 37.
And that's a good, nice, and crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down mark. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chain.
Dude, he absolutely ran.
He's brought down out at the 46.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Third down play for this offense. Hebe keeps it himself.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football.
It's got to be
on the sideline. He does get the foot down. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
No way.
Which is made off the carom there. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Ducks will have to kick it away. First part of the game now. Look at a pin him back deep. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They're scanning the field. It's Warner. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an excellent throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And Kirk gets Stanford in the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
7-0. I can't believe they're
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear the defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive.
Not a good
play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Oh.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They had a long drive going last time, but it's stalled, looking to reach the end zone this possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Let's go. Let's go. Turnover.
Well, that's why we do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that.
Wow.
Give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the
This
fumble.
hasn't happened all year. 2 turnovers in one game. Oh, wow. Let's get it, boys.
Looking to pass. It's Warner.
Got him, coach.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
Oh.
And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Second down after the
Play
incompletion.
matchups. Matchups.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Near my tight end.
Brings him down quickly.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time.
I touched it.
And the ball rolls in.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. We'll try the ground game again with the running back. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball here.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Ducks keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
offense getting set up. Here's second down. Big throw caught on the left side. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Can he get there on the ground? Breaks free. He's in the clear. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. He decides to keep it here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, an old-school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a 3rd down.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down.
Oh!
And it's intercepted.
What is going on?
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Dropping back, it's Warner.
That's nuts.
Rocket delivers over the middle. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Throws to the tight end.
There.
That's going to be incomplete.
I don't know what to do.
No flag.
I don't know what's going on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Back to throw again. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking right, this one caught. And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. That play will move the sticks and set him up 1st down at the 42.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's McClellan. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. The defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air.
Get up.
Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the 1st down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And it's good, right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Well, he thought about... but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line.
Let's see if
Looks like the final play of the half coming up.
Let's see. Figure this out.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Why did you jump over?
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Warner. A deep shot to the right.
Oh!
And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this 1st half.
It's all right.
The Ducks will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half.
Figure this out.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
Oh!
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Manning a gain right down short of the marker.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is
way to take a hit there, boy.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
First down, looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And now they run the draw play. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
He'll field the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They'll hand it off. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback. We're going to test the secondary. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. He's got a man down the middle. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Tackled, but forced down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
It's a short completion to the big tight end, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Short throw that makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. No, the kicker has
I don't think he's with
this
that.
one is from 59 yards away. He made it. 3 points
That's
on the
a
move.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. To throw, it's Warner.
Here we go, Harris.
It's Harris. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
You ain't
I
malice.
feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork. A curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Oh,
They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the
there.
jet
Oh,
sweep.
see ya.
Here he goes.
Oh,
They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Boy, what
dude,
a
I
great job of
pray
using
I
his
can
speed.
help
Get him on the edge,
today.
allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice
you
first
died
down.
in front of me.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Tries the right with a quick throw.
Should be.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Stanford now operating in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and does pick up some positive yards.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout and then check him out. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone.
How's Murphy on fire? He's tough every pass to.
Looking to pass. It's Warner.
Oh,
Makes the pass. Can he get there?
oh, get little man. Come
Finally
on.
stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
The Stanford offense lines up on 1st and goal now. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. They connect on the PAT and lead 14-6 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
Okay. That was saying.
Second down play coming up. And Kirk at Stanford in the lead, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's McClellan. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job with this defense to keep that clock moving.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Makes a quick catch. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
There we go.
Defense is coming after
There
him.
we go.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. He's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
What just happened?
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Quarterback drops back. And he's got it. The conversion is good, and we are all tied up here in the fourth quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. To the air, it's Warner. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab sticks. It's Harris. That play will move the sticks. Set him up 1st down at the 42.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the 1st.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running back has it on a screen now.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
A completion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
When we think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball, a lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Don't do you. You think I'm big into pot. Reach him up in the pot. You bring a little bit of big gallon.
From the shotgun,
You got the realistic skills to the left. I get it now.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of the field goal to take the lead. If I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
He's going
to make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Let's
Keep
go.
getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The Cardinal offense lines up 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal upcoming. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Touchdown, Cardinal. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
He's going to bring this down a few yards deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. When it comes down to this, they need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's McClellan.
Jeez.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll run it from the gun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Dump off, caught by the running back. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes?
Oh.
Big throw.
Stand up.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here.
Oh,
it's
dropped
incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Nobody.
4th down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Oh my!
From the gun. Breaks loose at the 40. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. The offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
It's a great job of converting there on 4th down, but you look at that clock and you look at the scoreboard. The clock will stop initially. When they set that football, without any timeouts, you cannot stop the clock. So we got to get into hurry-up mode.
Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Using his legs here. He gets the first and more. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? On the play. 2nd down. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Now time for one final play, and obviously has to go into the end zone to see if they can tie it up.
Down by 7, they've got to convert here for teams to tie this game. Drops back, looking for a 4th down conversion.
Good job.
And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.